It's time. I'm here today in front of you guys holding this camera for the first time, talking in like 3 years to tell you guys about my new car. I'll give you guys like 5 seconds to guess below because as you guys know, I've had a Charger and a Honda Civic. So take a wild guess on what it is this time. All right, we're done. It's 2017 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Premium Convertible. It is a 310 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder. Now, this thing, it's got some power, but it's not crazy power. I'll show you guys the engine bay. Keep in mind, this is my daily. That is the engine bay. I know it needs clean. Don't come at me. Matter of fact, you can come for me in the comments. I know I need to clean it. I plan on cleaning it. So, there it is. Like I said, 310 horsepower, it's turbocharged. When you put it in sports mode, you can kind of hear it, but it's not like having a big turbo with a big blow valve that you can hear like the whoops. It ain't like that. This is a stock 4-cylinder Mustang. This isn't no GT or 5.0 or Coyote or anything. This is a stock, clean. Me. There you go. That's the engine. So I'll look from it from the front. Don't mind the bugs. I drive like half an hour to work every single day. But I'm gonna flip the camera around and then talk to you about the front. For the front, as you can see, with it being a 2017, it doesn't have too aggressive of a look. It's kind of got like a mopey bumper, but I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere you can do a conversion from a 2017 to like a 2019. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with this car, but I thought about it because I feel like with this being a soft top convertible, it looks kind of weak. But I feel like if you do a facelift to the 2019, 2020, a more aggressive look, it might look a little bit better. It's got this stock black, like call it a splitter on the front. The wheels are size 19. I don't like them because of this, like the chrome silver faces on the black. I feel like if they're all black, they wouldn't be that bad. But they're size 19. I'm thinking when I get new wheels, either going 18 with a thicker tread, that way there's more traction, or just keeping the 19 and trying to find a little bit of a bigger tread that will fit in the wheel wall without causing any problems. And then it has a side splitter going across it with this like black Mustang sticker. I'm gonna take that off though. You can mark my words, that's going bye-byes. And then when you come around the back side, you keep seeing the side skirt slash diffuser going around the back. Wrap around, and I did crack my diffuser during the winter time. I backed into a snow mountain. But besides that, the only problem this person that had it before me did, they backed into something or they got hit with like a cart. And then the older man loved to curve his wheels. He absolutely shredded this wheel all the way around, and all 4 rims are like that. Besides that, there's not one single imperfection with this entire car. So I showed you the hood. I'll pop the trunk. You go inside the car to the left of your wheel, right there. Push it. And then when you open it, there you go. Yes, I like golf. That's my golf rug. And then, as you see, I got a system. The old man before me put a system in here, and when I tell you this system slaps, this, I'm not sure if this old man liked the party or what. And down here below, you have this black lever. You pick it up if it wants to get up. One hand's hard, and that's where your spare wheel is supposed to be at. But at the moment, that's my storage for all my cleaning utensils and rags. Yeah, I should probably get a spare for this car. I do drive a lot. And then you just push it back down. I'm not sure why it's not sitting correctly right now, but it's probably because I have all the mats and then the gloves I have right there. All right, buddy. All right, let's go. Into the driver we go. Look at that beauty. You see that in the middle right there? It's a 6-speed. 6-speed manual. Needs a little sombrero transmission. That's rare these days. You don't see many people driving those unless they're a true car person or their parents forced them to drive this kind of car. But as you guys can see, it's your basic black interior with your little, like, I want to say chrome slash silver accents. Pop the seat forward a little bit. That's the back seat. Don't mind the shop rag. These back seats don't have much space. For a person that has a family, I do not recommend this car unless you are single or you have a spare money to buy a project car. Alright, and then as you know, it's clutch, gas, brake. They have metal covers, and when you're driving this car when it's raining or snowing, those pedals are extremely slippery. Extremely slippery. And if you see that red light, I'm gonna post the clips either after this clip or at the end of the inside lights this car has. It has a lighting system that involves below the dash, the side Mustang plate, the door, and then cup holders, and then the dash. It's super cool. I love it. One of my favorite features of this car. So try to do this real quick. If you go to the settings and go to settings, well, go back to settings. If you go to settings, click my color, go to gauge color. You have red, orange, blue, purple, green, white, icy blue, and then you have 3 colors you can select as like your main ones. We're doing red at the moment, but as you can see on the floor, the floorboard's also like this, right? So the floorboard, if you go down to ambient light, you can pick the color, which are all the same colors. So like you can do orange, blue, purple, green, which green's a vibe. Stop your feet for a second. White and icy blue. Icy blue is not bad, but I think green and red are my favorite, even though I love purple. But if you look at the cup holders, the cup holder has it, and then the door has it, and best part, when you open the door, the Mustang says it. But then when you open the door more, I'll get out quick, my phone's gonna die, so I gotta be quick. But when you get out, it's a pony. So when you shut the door, so I gotta hop in for a few seconds with the voiceover. This is the center console I'm showing you. It's complete touchscreen navigation and all that, completely touchscreen. And then I'm gonna head over to the backup camera, show you that. And then we're gonna head over to the dash to look at the settings. That way we can check out like the airflow ratio, air fuel ratio, like the boost, the oil pressure, oil temperature, how many voltages we're running. As you can see, when I click on some, they are reactive. So when you hit the gas pedal, the needle moves. See, with the boost one, you hit the gas, it shows you how much vacuum, how much boost you have. And then as you look up, you see this up top handle. This is going to show you how to put it down if you didn't know. You look to pull it down, you gotta make sure you twist it the right way. And then there's a button in the front. You can push it forward or you can push it back. But pushing it forward costs us 2 steps, back 1 step. So it goes backwards, and then we want to put it down, you just push it forward. It's that simple. And then when it sits back down, you take the handle, you twist it, that locks it back in place, and you push it up. When you flip the wheel switch, you flip it up once, it pulls this up. Now zoom in, pulls it up, and then you flick it twice, takes it to sport, comfort, and then back to normal. All 3 modes are pretty similar, I'd say, but it feels like sport mode. When you're in sport mode, you have more of like a tighter turn, like tighter, more reactive, I should say, more reactive of like a steering. And then over here you have mode. It's the last one at the very, very end. Mode, which goes for drive mode. You have 4 modes: normal, sport plus, track, snow. So just a second ago, click the mode up, gives you 4 options. When you're in normal, it's your typical closed exhaust, normal driving mode. But when you're in sport plus, it opens up the airway and valve for the exhaust system, and it sounds like you can hear a little bit of the turbo. There it is. And then when you're in track, it turns your traction control off like you're on a track, and then it sounds the same as when it's in sports plus, but it's easier to lose control of the rear end because you have no traction control. And then when you're in snow/wet, it just bogs your car down heavier,